Ever wondered why misunderstandings often plague your relationships, no matter how hard you try to avoid them? If you have, you're not alone. Many of us grapple with this communication conundrum. Communication, it's the lifeblood of any relationship. It's how we express our needs, desires, and concerns to our partners. But it's also where most of us stumble. Misinterpretation, for instance, is a common pitfall. Have you ever said something with good intentions, only to have it interpreted in the completely opposite way? Then there's the lack of expressiveness. This is when we struggle to articulate our thoughts and feelings. It's like having a conversation with a brick wall, and it can leave both parties feeling frustrated and disconnected. And let's not forget about ineffective listening, when we're so focused on what we want to say next, that we fail to really hear what's being said. Indeed, effective communication is easier said than done. But don't worry, we've got you covered. First things first, understanding your partner's communication style can make a world of difference. This is because how we communicate is a reflection of how we think, feel, and perceive the world around us. Some of us are direct and to the point, while others prefer to express themselves through metaphor and analogy. By understanding your partner's communication style, you can better empathize with their perspective and avoid unnecessary conflicts. For example, if your partner is more of a listener, they may appreciate it when you take the time to explain your thoughts and feelings in detail. Conversely, if your partner is more expressive, they may prefer a more open and dynamic conversation. Understanding these variations can help you tailor your communication in a way that resonates with your partner. It's not about changing who you are, but rather adapting to create a mutual understanding and respect. Remember, understanding is the first step towards improvement. Next, it's time to focus on the art of active listening. This isn't just about being quiet while the other person talks. This is about truly engaging with what they're saying. It's about showing interest, providing feedback, and holding back from interrupting, no matter how much you might want to jump in. Active listening is like a dance. It requires a rhythmic balance of hearing, understanding, and responding. It's about reading between the lines, catching the unspoken, and validating the emotions that are being shared. It's about letting the other person know, I see you, I hear you, and what you're saying matters to me. When you practice active listening, you're not just improving your communication, you're nurturing your relationship. You're fostering a sense of trust, respect, and emotional intimacy. So the next time you're in a conversation, remember, don't just hear, listen. Listening actively can be a game changer in your relationship. Give it a shot. Now let's talk about expressing yourself clearly. Clear communication is vital in any relationship. It's not just about what you say, but also how you say it. To express yourself effectively, consider using I statements. These are powerful communication tools that enable you to express your feelings without blaming or criticizing the other person. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," say, "I feel unheard when I talk about my day." Another tip is to avoid blame language. Blame can put the other person on the defensive and shut down communication. Instead, focus on expressing your own feelings and experiences. Finally, be honest. Honesty fosters trust and understanding. If something is bothering you, it's important to communicate it in a respectful and considerate manner. Remember, your goal is not to win an argument, but to understand and be understood. Being clear and honest in your communication can prevent many misunderstandings. Lastly, it's crucial to address issues as they arise, rather than letting them pile up. Ignoring or suppressing feelings can lead to a buildup of resentment and tension over time. It's like sweeping dust under a rug. It might seem clean on the surface, but the dirt is still there, slowly accumulating. Now, addressing issues doesn't mean you have to confront everything head-on in a heated argument. It's about timely and respectful dialogue. When an issue arises, take a moment to process your feelings, then approach your partner with an open mind and a calm demeanor. Remember, it's not you against your partner, it's both of you against the problem. Use I statements to express your feelings without blaming. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, I feel unheard when I talk about my day. Addressing issues promptly can prevent them from becoming bigger problems down the line. It's about fostering a healthy environment where both partners feel heard and understood. Let's summarize the steps to improve communication in your relationship. Firstly, understanding your partner's communication style is paramount. We all have our unique ways of expressing ourselves, and the same goes for our partners. Some people are more direct, while others may communicate subtly. Recognizing these differences can help you interpret your partner's words and actions more accurately, leading to fewer misunderstandings. Next, practicing active listening is a crucial step. It's not just about hearing what your partner is saying, but truly understanding their words and the feelings behind them. This involves giving them your full attention, reacting appropriately, and providing thoughtful responses. Remember, communication is a two-way street, and active listening helps to ensure that both parties feel heard and understood. The third step is expressing yourself clearly. Be open, honest, and assertive. Use I statements to express how you feel without blaming your partner. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I feel ignored when I'm talking and you're on your phone." This way, you're expressing your feelings without attacking your partner, which can help to avoid defensiveness and promote understanding. Lastly, addressing issues promptly is vital. Letting problems fester can lead to resentment and bigger arguments down the line. If something is bothering you, bring it up in a respectful and constructive manner. Remember, it's not about winning an argument, but finding a solution that works for both of you. But remember, these steps are not a one-time task. They require continuous effort and practice. Communication is like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. And even if you stumble along the way, don't be discouraged. Mistakes are part of the process and can serve as valuable learning experiences. Improving communication in relationships is a journey, not a destination. Keep these steps in mind, and you'll surely see progress.